and let's get started. So I want to go ahead and jump into the product review part of the show. And here we're going to talk about why and ways you can make money by doing product reviews. So let's go ahead and jump in. So there are 5 legitimate ways you can begin on your first steps to making money by doing product reviews. Now you can do these from home. One of the ways that you can do this is by writing reviews for companies. Now companies like to send out samples to see if consumers are getting the best value for their money. Now when writing a review, you need to be sure to explain how the review is presented, how it will be promoted. If you make a video, you can promote it on YouTube and your social media like Twitter to share it with your followers. Now, there are a lot of great ways that you can utilize this. So keep in mind that this is one of many varieties of ways that you can do product reviews. I like to use my cell phone sometimes and just kind of review things that I have around the house. Sometimes I'll be at my clinic and I'll review things that we use at the clinic. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I can use links. We'll talk about that a little bit with the affiliate part and leg of the podcast. So you can use different things that can help you with reviews. Now, to become a member of specific sites, sometimes you need to fill out information, detailed information, such as registrational details. This might include your contact information, a brief survey, preferences. These are things that you can do to sign up to get a lot of cool things so that you can review them. You might even have access to different types of blogs and content that can be helpful. So there are a lot of different ways that you can utilize that. I recently did a review on this microphone I'm using right now, the Rode Podcaster. It was a great, fun time. I had a good time doing this review. So there are many different ways that you can utilize the ability to do reviews so that you can help yourself earn a little bit of money from AdSense maybe, or affiliate work by leaving a link in the description. We'll talk about that a little bit as we get into the affiliate leg. But doing reviews is a really natural way to be a helpful part of the community. I know I take reviews pretty seriously. I enjoy them. Whenever I buy anything, I always look at the reviews. Even food, a lot of times if I'm going to go to a restaurant, I know, for example, Starbucks or whatnot, more often than not, I will at least at some point look at the reviews. The great thing about looking up a number or an address is often the reviews are already with it, matched up with it. So you can kind of take a look at the reviews and see if this is a place worth going. If it's 1 out of 5 stars, you might have to worry about the safety of your food. So you might not want to go there. But if it's about 4.5 out of 5 or 5 stars, and you know you're in good shape, it's going to be money pretty much well spent because you're going to have a good amount of nourishment and satisfaction with the overall product. So reviews can be very helpful. Hopefully you can look at reviews as a way that you can give back and have a means of helping others by doing your reviews. So keep in mind, reviews can help out a lot of people. I personally do reviews because I know that it's helped me out having seen many reviews. So a lot of times I am trying to pay it forward. All right. Another thing about reviews is it keeps you busy and maintains a level of critical thinking. Let's talk a little bit about the first one, keeping you busy. A lot of times it can get you can get complacent with products that you have and use. Now, when you're doing a review, a lot of times you're going to be testing out that product, sometimes even testing it out to the maximum capabilities of that product, which keeps you fairly engaged with that product. When I say busy, I'm referring to busy with the product. You want to be able to utilize the stuff you own and use, know what you can use it for, and hopefully have a good amount of experience with it, or else why even buy it in the first place? So being able to do a review is often a great way for you to utilize the ability to take a product that you probably bought or use, and find out its limitations, all of the capabilities that are associated, and really focus on trying to give a detailed critical analysis. And that brings into the second part, utilizing your critical thinking skills. You can see what you can do with a particular product. For example, for some people, a rubber band might just be good for flicking people. For others, it can be used as something to even tie up their hair. And for others, it can be used as something that can hold their pencils together. So critical thinking is a great way to engage your brain. It's healthy for you. And product reviews offers that availability. So if you ever catch yourself a little bored, a little down on time, a little down on yourself, maybe you want to utilize your brain and flex a little, a product review might be really helpful for you. And let's talk a little bit about free samples. Now, by doing reviews, you can get a lot of free samples. Established community influencers often accept opportunities to review products, for the ability to have a brand new product that's been developed and use it for free. So this is a great business venture I would look into getting into if you're not already into it, because when you do reviews, it does offer you, more often than not, a good opportunity to get your hands on a variety of products. So take advantage of that. That's a really fun and cool idea of what you can do with coming of gathering information and or equipment. For example, if you need couches and offer to do a review of specific couches, you might be able to utilize those couches for free, review them, and also keep them in the event that you want to keep them. So that's a great advantage of doing reviews. They get a little something because you're giving them free marketing. Their cost of acquisition is just the product itself. A lot of times they might have an overflow of the product or overstock. So that's where you can come in and really help them. And then they help you out because now you have a product that you would have elsewise had to have bought or been gifted, but now you got it for essentially free. There was a transaction, but not of monetary. So you did a transaction of value in the essence of a review, but at the same token, you got to hold on to your money and your cash, so you didn't have to part with your monetary value. So that can be a lot of fun for a lot of people, and that's something that I highly recommend that you continue to look into if you're someone that's in need of a specific product. For example, I'll probably be doing iPad reviews. I use the iPad a lot, and with the newer model going to come out sooner than later, I think it would be great if I can get an opportunity to do a review on the iPad. So that's going to be something I'll be looking out for and watching. So hopefully you can take heed to that and really appreciate some of the information that comes from reviews, and also feel inspired that you can go out and make reviews, because like we said in the beginning of the video, they are very helpful. They do a good job of keeping you engaged with the product and also engaged in general. They also help you flex out your critical thinking capabilities, which is nice. And on top of that, you can have access to a lot of good equipment, a lot of things that you may need for free in terms of monetary value. Let's keep remembering, though, that you are exchanging value. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel like you're stealing or robbing. You are exchanging value in the essence of a review, but monetarily, you are keeping your money, which is fine. So hold on to the notion that you are providing some value. It's not essentially free, but monetary wise, you're getting a product for free, which is fantastic. So go ahead and give an honest review. Honest reviews are important because that is good for the audience and the clientele. I wouldn't lie to you. I talk about things that I would probably not necessarily feel I need to talk about. I would stay away from, but I would say no to the pressures to lie to you, because I don't think that's okay. I wouldn't be able to sleep well at night knowing I'm lying to you and tricking you into buying something that you may not have any use for or may not be good for you. So keep that in mind. You want to take care of your audience. They trust you, and do your best with that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next leg of the show.